Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. A couple of days ago, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had news that Microstrategy was purchasing Bitcoin. And I think it was, what was it, like three, I don't remember. It was like 200 Bitcoin. It was some really odd, weird number just to get them lightly above the 193,000 Bitcoin that they had already purchased before over the course of a 2-year period. And then we had news that MicroStrategy had re-entered the news because they were trying to buy another portion of Bitcoin, and they were going to be taking out something called a senior convertible note, which is basically debt against the company to be able to use that quick debt money that doesn't have to be repaid for Bitcoin. So the initial number that they were looking for was 400 million, and then it was 450, then it was 550, and I think it ended up going to around, what was it? I think it was like $700 million or something that they ended up getting for that purchase, and they were able to purchase another 12,000 Bitcoin, adding it to their pot that they already have, and that brought them over to 205,000 Bitcoin. So now, once again, MicroStrategy, we normally don't have MicroStrategy news that often. It's typically like once a season or something like that. But now they're really revving it up, I guess, because of the halving that's coming up, and also because BlackRock is already buying up all the Bitcoin. So I assume they want to do the same. MicroStrategy, literally 2 days after the other information that we just got, has announced that they're looking to raise another $500 million to make an additional purchase of Bitcoin. The last senior convertible notes, I think that's what they're called. Convertible senior notes, same thing. The last ones that they issued against the company aren't due, or the debt isn't due to be paid back until the year 2030. The new ones that they're now issuing don't have to be paid back until the year 2031. And every single time before, we've heard that MicroStrategy, when they're looking to raise 300 million, they end up raising like 600 million. So they're trying to raise $500 million right now. One company, again, third time this year. It is not April yet. Is it April? It's not April yet. Third time this year, trying to raise another $500 million, and they're probably going to get 700 or 800 million dollars to be able to purchase more Bitcoin as well. Yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there because I know that I like when people hear this news, because I want people to be well informed. It is wonderful that Bitcoin moves up in price. It's awesome that Bitcoin might be going to these prices, but also understand that it's happening because of a hyper level of scarcity that we've been going over through multiple videos in some form or another, through the levels of acquisitions from all of these companies, and MicroStrategy is one of them. A lot of the news tends to now focus around BlackRock and Fidelity and how much they're buying, but MicroStrategy is a major player, and it's only because that they publicly tell us and they file with the SEC as they're actually issuing this debt against themselves, because otherwise we would not hear it. We've had news for a number of years now that apparently there are a lot of companies doing things similar to this, and they're buying up a lot of Bitcoin as well. But a lot of people don't pay attention to it because it's not public, it's not from the SEC, it's not happening within the states, and therefore people think it's not as significant. MicroStrategy, they said before, they're trying to acquire as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. They say that they want all the Bitcoin, and apparently they're trying to have, this is the numbers that we got before, they want between 5 to 10% of all the Bitcoin that there is out there. But I don't think that they're going to be able to do it, because it's now like a mad rush by all these companies to do the exact same thing. And it'll probably, if we can be realistic, it'll probably be BlackRock who ends up doing it first, because, you know, they already own the world. Yeah. MicroStrategy is buying more Bitcoin for the third time this year, trying to raise $500 million. They're probably going to get 700, 800 million. We will hear about it again in the news when they make their purchase. And every time over the last 2 years, every time that MicroStrategy has purchased more Bitcoin and announced that it happened, Bitcoin's price has also gone up quite substantially as well. Yeah. I do hope that you all enjoyed this insanity that's been happening the last couple of years. I hope you all are having a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.